Lesson 199. I am not a body. I am free.
Hi there. Today, let's explore the incredible ramifications of identifying ourselves with the truth of who we really are. You might be familiar with the idea that we are not just a body, that we are spirit. How does this translate into your day-to-day life? Do you keep this awareness in mind throughout your day? Let's delve into Lesson 199 and discover the freedom that comes with this understanding.
I am not a body. I am free.
As long as we believe we are a body, as long as we perceive ourselves as bodies, freedom remains impossible. The body is a limit. Seeking freedom in a body is looking for something where it cannot be found. Our mind can only be free when it no longer perceives itself as tethered to a body. If in the ultimate truth, we were just bodies, our minds would indeed be vulnerable. Instead, the mind that serves the Holy Spirit knows no limits, it exists beyond the confines of time and space, free from preconceptions, and with the strength and power to do whatever it is asked. Such a mind doesn't entertain attack thoughts because it is linked with the source of love, thus fear can never enter it. This mind rests in peace within God. Who can possibly fear with such a mind? Can we really be afraid, living in innocence and practicing only love?
I am not a body. I am free.
Today's idea is crucial for our progress in this course. It's essential to embrace and cherish it. Let's not worry if this idea seems somewhat outrageous to our egos. The ego holds the body dear because it resides within it. The body is part of the illusion that prevents the ego from realizing its own illusory nature. In the body, the ego hides, but it's also in the body where we can discern the ego's true nature. As we declare our innocence, we realize our own freedom. Then, our body will seem to vanish as we no longer have a need for it, save for those occasions when the Holy Spirit sees a purpose for it. And when the body serves the Holy Spirit's purposes, it will appear as a useful form for carrying out what the mind must do, becoming a vehicle that enables us to extend forgiveness to the all-inclusive goal that it must reach, according to God's plan. Let's embrace today's idea, and practice it today and every day. Let's make it a part of every practice we undertake and start our meditations with it.
I am not a body. I am free.
This will give our thoughts more power to help the world, bestowing additional blessings upon us. With today's idea, we send a message of freedom across the world. And wouldn't we accept the gifts we're offering?
The Holy Spirit is the home of minds that seek for freedom.
In the Holy Spirit, these minds find what they have yearned for. The purpose of the body now is clear, and the body becomes perfect in its ability to serve the undivided goal that comes from the Holy Spirit. Responding harmoniously to the thought of freedom and devoid of any power to enslave, the body serves and excellently fulfills its role. Without the power to enslave our mind, the body thus becomes a worthy servant of the freedom that our mind seeks in the Holy Spirit. Let's be free today. Let's carry freedom as our gift to those who still perceive themselves as enslaved within their bodies. Let's be free so that the Holy Spirit can use our liberation to free the many who perceive themselves as bound, helpless, and afraid.
Let love replace their fears through you.
Let's embrace salvation now. Let's offer our minds to the Holy Spirit, to the one who calls upon us to bestow this gift to Him.
For He would give you perfect freedom, perfect joy, and hope that finds its full accomplishment in God.
We are God's Son. In immortality, we live forever. Wouldn't we want to remember this? Then let's put into practice the idea the Holy Spirit offered us today. Our brothers will stand released with us, and the entire world will benefit from our shared blessing. God's Son will shed no more tears, and even heaven offers thanks for the joy that our practice brings. God Himself extends His love and happiness each time we say these words.
I am not a body. I am free. I hear the voice that God has given me, and it is only this my mind obeys.
I am not a body. I am free. I hear the voice that God has given me, and it is only this my mind obeys.
I am not a body. I am free. I hear the voice that God has given me, and it is only this my mind obeys.
Isn't that fascinating? Have you ever been this close to fully realizing that our true identity is much grander than you've ever imagined? In our ordinary mindset, we exist in a material world defined by the body, time, and space, and perceived through our physical senses. However, we feel in our hearts that this is not the ultimate reality, and deep down, we know this to be true. The ultimate reality isn't something our physical senses can perceive, but it can be understood through an inner journey within ourself. The physical world is also the realm of the ego, as identifying with the body serves the ego's goal of making us forget our oneness with each other and with God. On the bodily level, we perceive ourselves as separate. However, from the standpoint of ultimate reality, this perception is incorrect. This fundamental misperception leads to numerous false thoughts and misunderstandings built upon that initial error. This is how we usually live our lives, navigating a world of illusions based on the misperception that we are separate bodies and all the false thoughts that follow. We are not a body, we are spirit. The body serves as a vehicle, enabling us to pursue our spirit's goals and fulfill our purpose here on earth. When it is used by the Holy Spirit for our holy purposes, the body becomes holy. Paradoxically, when we stop identifying ourselves with our body, we begin to feel more comfortable within it. Our body might start to heal, and we become more effective in manifesting our inner happiness in the physical world.
I am not a body. I am free. I hear the voice that God has given me, and it is only this my mind obeys.
I am not body. I am free. I hear the voice that God has given me, and it is only this my mind obeys.
I am not a body. I am free. I hear the voice that God has given me, and it is only this my mind obeys.
You're doing great. See you tomorrow for another empowering lesson. Quick note before you go. Making these videos is a labor of love, but it's still financially challenging. If you've found value in what you've watched, please consider supporting with a donation. Even the humblest contribution means the world and ensures the continuation of these daily lessons. Thank you for your generosity.
Did you enjoy the video and find it helpful? Please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day. And if you've been with us for a while, please consider supporting the channel. There's a lot of love behind these videos. Check out the video description for more details.